Hi, Walter Hurd here, and thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed watching the first two videos. Be sure to stay to the end of this video where I'll tell you how you can receive another really beautiful gift. In the first video, The Soul-Driven Life, I covered the structure Walt Baptiste taught, showing people how they can be responsible to life while engaged in their soul's mission. In the second video, How Positive Transformation Transforms, you learned how the energies of inner purification cycle through the form of the Guru's structure, removing internally all that stands in the way of fulfilling your life's purpose and ultimately revealing your true self. And in this video, A New Life Experience, I'm going to show you what happens when the cycles of inner purification are kept flowing year after year after year, which is what I've done for 46 years. My calling now is to share the process along with the vision of its promised outcome by establishing the forces of inner purification with the lives of people who want them. But first, as you might have noticed, I haven't said much about one of the pillars of Walt Baptiste's structure, that being meditation. Meditation really is a huge contribution to developing the higher aspects of your character. It's the crowning practice benefiting the effort you expended while concentrating on the other pillars. Meditation is the practice that keeps the spiritual growth processes activated and flowing. It is the number one practice for accelerating the expansion of your relationship with your soul and higher self. And the beautiful thing with meditation is that it's the easiest to learn and the easiest to practice. When you're new to meditation, you don't have to sit in the classic seated posture. You can sit upright in a chair. And you don't have to wear special clothing or carve out a big chunk of time. Start with just 10 minutes and increase the time at your own pace. But time your meditation. Use a countdown timer to set the amount of time you're going to sit silently. The mind is very slippery, so don't let your mind slowly slip away your incentive. This is your passion to master your life's purpose that we're talking about here. So this is very important. Choose the perfect time of day, make an appointment to visit your higher self, and never miss that promised time every day. Yes, we all have something we can show up for that we have to do, like our jobs. But can you voluntarily stick to something you visit every day that positively benefits your life so profoundly? All right, so one final point. It's easy to practice yoga and meditation and begin focusing on their life-enhancing benefits like health and beauty, while losing sight of the more important goal of forming a relationship with your soul and with spirit. The purpose of your efforts are to generate the flow of inner purification energy through the structure of your life. To keep that flow going, the passion for first-hand communications from the divine must remain the heartfelt objective above all else. So I have a suggestion. To keep your eye on the goal at the beginning or end of your meditation, state inwardly, my reason for this meditation is to experience God or Spirit, or whatever wording that's meaningful to you. Heartfelt words that direct your attention toward the true purpose for meditation, which is a personal first-hand experience with Spirit. So, what are the benefits on your state of being as you consciously live the inner purification cycles long-term, year after year after year, just as I did and still do? Thinking, feeling, and making your life choices from the lower personality with its self-centered, divided perceptions loses its reactive grip. Believing life is supposed to be lived on the battlefield, one side winning while the other side loses, no longer interests you. Instead, your life choices are influenced by your higher mind and the desires of your inner heart, both of which come from the urges of your soul to live a life of meaningful purpose. Yes, we all have needs on the human level, but every soul has its needs from its level. Feeling the need for more meaningful life experience is the conscious recognition of your soul's urge to have its needs met. An analogy of the energy rising from lower personality is in the classic goal of bodybuilding. We see in the body shape of an elderly man, especially one who is not overweight, thin legs, narrow shoulders, hunched back, and thin arms. In the abdominal area is the all too familiar bulging paunch. This normal old age body shape represents the man who served life from the personality level of his humanness, meeting life's responsibilities solely on the material level. In the classic bodybuilding, the idea is to build a strong, powerful set of legs, representing the foundation you stand on in life, and to build a powerful upper body, broad, strong shoulders, massive chest, arms, and upper back muscles, while at the same time trimming down the waist. Yes, there is the washboard effect to the abdominals, but still the idea is a small, trim waist. The image of the body then represents the mastery of an advanced, evolved man. The trim waist symbolizes that the energies normally used to fulfill life are no longer coming from the gut area, but instead have moved up into the heart and into that part of the mind capable of higher creative thought. So, one of the very important long-term results from your inner purification processes is the lifting of the internal lower energies up into the heart and head, which happens naturally as the negative energies clinging to their memories of the past surrender. There is a big difference between living the mastery of a talent for reasons of wealth and fame, as opposed to mastering a talent for reasons based on your soul's needs. The most beautiful experience of all is the day you realize that you have been integrating your life choices with your soul and higher mind's wisdom, and that the higher wisdom with your life choices has created a new harmony with life, capital L-I-F-E. Not to belabor the importance of daily meditation, but the key to uplifting energy is meditation in the head. Look at the cover of the Accelerated Soul. The light in the middle of the head symbolizes the third eye center, enlightened by soul and spiritual essence. As a result, higher life values begin to take prominence with your choices as meditation stimulates an activation of your higher human centers. The sensing of the intuitive impulse increases. Instincts, psychic knowing, your inner guiding voice, all make themselves known with greater clarity and consistency. With time, you begin to express life more from your soul values of true wealth, more intelligence, stronger levels of integrity, greater human, and patience, all improved. There is the act of seeking heart connections as your heart's capacity to love opens and expands. There's the desire to embrace more of life. There is the strong urge to create a positive change in a specific area of life as a service to those who need your unique talents. All these wonderful new life experiences bring an enriched quality of life. As the lower personality forces lose their grip, the lure of life's dramas can't suck you in so quickly. There's no attachment to their importance like there used to be. Some friends drop away. Relationships that remain, however, deepen. New friends show up in a very natural way. You find the new relationships are deeper, more real, because they are in alignment with the new you. The really good news is that instead of looking outside for your needs, gratification, now you receive them more from inside. And even better is the steady flow of new insights delivered by the orchestrated events, delivering the new wisdom that becomes a part of who you are. There comes the day when you can honestly say without a shred of doubt that you are actually living a soul-driven reality. Can you imagine feeling Spirit's guidance every day so powerfully that you give up all fear of not being taken care of? Can you imagine what it would be like at death's door, knowing you mastered your reason for being? In those 46 years of conscious development, I have had countless realizations, both big and small, all of which were delivered by higher mind. Many of the big ones came as a result of the transforming cycles after the transformation had occurred. Wonderful things happened with the surrendering of my divided nature. There was the day I realized I wasn't arguing with life like I used to. As a result, life wasn't arguing with me. Harmony with life, real life, was the result. As my heart opened more and universal love entered, the hunt for love from outside myself gave way to self-love. The desire to be accepted by people gave way to self-acceptance. Suddenly I was being accepted everywhere. I was partaking with life from a new lens of what real life can be for myself as an individual. Is it always a life of heavenly bliss? No. There are still the downturn areas of these cycles as I work through a negative experience from my past, the emotional wounding, the negative misperceptions of what I believe happened. But there are 4 things that have changed with time. First, there is the great clarity with the brief negative turns in my life. I know exactly why it's happening, so there's no more why me voice anymore. And second, I know that I have a responsibility for what's happening, and I know exactly why, and I will gladly turn and face that responsibility. And third, every downturn of life experience is temporary, so it's easy for me to stand and accept the tension. And finally, fourth, acceptance moves me through the healing gracefully, quickly, and with great gratitude for the opportunity to expand and grow spiritually. I guess I could say I'm now my own hero in this life's adventure. So there you have it. Walt Baptiste structure allows for the soul's energies to function more adequately as a part of your life. It creates a cohesive whole process that causes a transforming, expanding, uplifting movement in your state of being. That is the process, so honor it, respect it, embrace it, and protect it by quietly making it your personal journey. The reason I created this video series was to deliver a few of the main points of my book, The Accelerated Soul. In my humble, albeit prejudiced opinion, The Accelerated Soul is the first book of its kind to bring to the human evolution conversation the importance of including the conscious soul and spiritual growth processes, and exactly what's required to begin by describing the first-hand experiences that taught me the subtleties of a life within life path. The reason I wrote The Accelerated Soul is because I wanted to give you a complete understanding of how to own your own life, using the forces of conscious soul evolution. So now you can know the whole story, complete with all you'll ever need to know to proceed with a new life direction, and it's a matter of simply buying the book. Now is the time to elevate your evolution at the soul level. This book is inspired by Walt Baptiste, an American pioneer and yoga guru whose meditation techniques transformed thousands of lives, and it will transform yours. The Accelerated Soul was written by myself, Walter Hurd, whose intense spiritual training with the Master for over 40 years has allowed me to bring amazing meaning and richness to people's lives by helping them to understand what their soul's purpose is. Now you can live for yourself the beautiful promises that the book delivers. The Accelerated Soul will help you to understand the forces that can accelerate your soul evolution, grasp a complete understanding of how to own your life, create a cohesive and whole process that without fail will result in a transforming, expanding, uplifting life experience as you establish your new direction in life. Sound good? Then great. If these ideas impassion you, then this is absolutely the book for you and a must read. After doing so, you'll want to share it with everyone you know and love. There is a whole life of transforming potential in this book, and it's all there for you. The Accelerated Soul is the first book of its kind written in an easy-to-read format based on my first-hand experiences, stories, and processes that teaches the subtleties of a life within life path. It brings to the evolution of humanity the vital importance of living a conscious, soul-driven path along with the spiritual growth processes. And it's all there in the pages of the book. Buy it, read it, be inspired by it, and celebrate a whole new life. Now is the time to take advantage of a lifetime of conscious service to your soul's desires. Now is the time to accelerate your evolution at your soul level. Now is the time to step up to a whole new life direction. Think of it. How many people get a chance to be their finest self? How many people have the opportunity to announce to the world, I am the fullest expression of why I was born. Now it's possible with your copy of the Accelerated Soul. All right, all that said, I haven't forgotten your free gift. When you order your copy of the Accelerated Soul, you will receive access to an audio recording of a beginner's meditation class taught by myself. With it, you will learn the techniques for calming mind, emotions, and body even before taking a seated posture. So now please listen carefully. There are many meditation techniques, but there is only one core meditation principle. It's the fundamental, essential principle that's required to make all other meditation techniques effective and real. So you will learn that core principle experientially in this beginner's meditation class. Honestly, I don't know which brings more value to a person's life, the book or the free bonus gift of the meditation class. Both are absolutely priceless, really. The beginner's meditation audio recording is only available when you buy the book by using the Buy Now button below this video. It's my big thank you gift to you for watching to the end of all 3 videos and for trusting me with your email address. So, thank you. Be sure to watch your inbox for my weekly emails. I have so many great stories that help to explain the experiences you'll be having as you feel your life moving forward and upward after using the principles laid out in the book. I have so many great insights. I love passing them on to everyone because they can be so instrumental for creating those aha moments of realization, and I can't wait to send them to you. Also, in the near future, I'll be announcing events where together we will create an amazing synergistic energy of joy and inspiration. Believe me, you won't want to miss out on that. And last, I've worked one-on-one privately with people for many years. If that interests you, you can contact me directly using the address at the end of this video. My mission is to guide the destiny of our nation by showing people how to live a soul-driven reality. All right, I know that sounds a bit silly, but still, it's what my heart tells me. You can join me in this vital work simply by sharing the first video with your loved ones and friends. So I can't help asking one more time, please share the first video with all your Facebook friends, your family, your aunts, your uncles, and all your cousins and anyone else you can think of. I have a lot of people to reach in this work, and you can be a huge help. It was so inspiring creating this video series. I truly hope you experience the same inspiration watching them as I did making them. Enjoy the book, pass the word to everyone, and remember, trust life. It is your best friend after all, right?